Next step is going to be to review what's been imported to your course in Canvas, open up your CCOG for reference, and set up your scoring rubric in the assignment that's been imported. So I'm going to go into my course in Canvas. Remember, these are our fall 2023 classes. I'm going to go into my example course where I imported things. And you'll see when the outcomes assessment stuff is imported, it gets added as a module that's not published, that includes an assignment that it is published. And the reason it's published is so that you can access the speed grader. Students aren't going to see it on this main page, but they may see it if they click on assignments and run across it. But it's not going to hurt anything if they do. I'm going to go back to home. We're going to click on that assignment labeled course outcomes assessment process. The first thing you're going to see a list of tools that you'll need to complete this process, a link to our CCOGs out on SharePoint, a link to the rubric for scoring, and a link to the videos I'm currently recording, and then a link to the survey that you'll need to complete to submit narrative responses. The first thing we're going to do is open up the link to the CCOG in a new tab. And this is where you're going to be able to see the outcomes associated with your course. So on this page, go ahead and click on Approved CCOGs, and then the subject area for your course. If you have a lower course number, it might find your course above the fold here. So just scroll up and find your course there. Then go ahead and keep your CCOG available for reference. I like to open things up in a new sort of window, so I'm going to drag this over and snap it to the right. And then over here on the right, on the left, I can select my other browser window. We're going to scroll down and click on this plus rubric. We're going to set up our scoring rubric for the outcomes assessment process. So go ahead and click on that, and you're going to see this fake criteria that they've added as an example. Go ahead and delete that. Click the tiny trash can and delete. And then go ahead and click on Find Outcome. And you may have to adjust your view to see everything. I'm going to adjust this a little bit more. Actually, we'll go. Go ahead and click on your course. And the first thing we're going to do is go over here and look at your CCOG, and you'll see that you have 3 course learning outcomes, CLO1, CLO2, and CLO3. And you can see over here when we click on our course, we have CLO1. And we're going to import that. Click on CLO2, import, find outcome, CLO3, import. Right. And then, so now we have our course learning outcomes added. We're going to scroll down to our program learning outcomes. Go ahead and click on Find Outcome again. And we're going to look for these PLO BACAS. If we were needing to add PLOGE, these PLOs would be labeled PLOGE, but we're just looking for PLO1 associated with BA and CAS classes. PLO1, import, and we have PLO2 and PLO4. PLO2, import, and PLO4, import. And last but not least, we want to add our institutional learning outcomes. And these are also listed on your CCOG, so scroll down a little bit further, and you'll see that I need to add ILO1, ILO2, and ILO3. I'm going to find ILOs in this list. ILO1, import. ILO2, import. ILO3, import. For adding outcomes. I want to scroll down and click Create Rubric so you can save your work and you don't have to do that again. And now if you navigate away from this assignment for some reason and come back, your rubric will be saved. Next, we'll talk about how to score these.